Boys State is a summer program that allows high school-age boys to gain hands-on experience in state government. And not only does this program allow them to work in politics, but also explore their other interests, such as music, athletics, and even theater. A mother who ran inside Robb Elementary School last week during the massacre is telling her harrowing story to CBS News. Farm worker Angelique Gomez had been at the school that morning for her children's graduation ceremonies before going to work. The Pentagon estimates Russia has sent 11 additional battalion tactical groups into eastern Ukraine. That would equate to about 8,000 to 11,000 more soldiers. Legislators and student leaders alike stress the importance of coming back to Alabama. Alabama suffers from what is known as brain drain, where most college graduates leave the state after receiving their diplomas and never return. Ramadan is a holy month for the Islamic people, where they take part in traditions such as fasting, prayer, and raising money for charities. This religious event is celebrated by billions across the globe. The university's annual journalism symposium is held every year in honor of M. Stanton Evans, a longtime visiting professor and career journalist. This year, the symposium welcomed an author who wrote a book about the life of Evans. It starts with a primetime hearing Thursday night about the effort by former President Trump's supporters to stop President Biden from succeeding him. Scott McFarland is on Capitol Hill. Greek Week is a jam-packed week for our campus's Greek organizations, but according to the committee, Greek Sing is the biggest event of the week. Troy softball will play their first game February 11th at 2 p.m. against Charleston. M. Stanton Evans, who died in 2015, was known for his work in conservative politics and journalism throughout his career. But here at Troy University, not only was he a journalist and a lecturer, but a mentor to many students. This past week, Troy University was home to Boys State, and on Friday night, they held their closing ceremony. Boys State is a summer program that allows high school-age boys to gain hands-on experience in state government. And not only does this program allow them to work in politics, but also explore their other interests, such as music, athletics, and even theater.
Not only do they get political experience in organizing politically, electing their peers, running for office, but then after the fact they divide up into interest groups, which if they don't want to be involved in the political process any more than voting, then they get to go to the engineering interest group or the aerospace or military or fire college or law enforcement.
The Boys State Choir and Theater Department got the chance to show off what they've been working on all week. The Theater Department put on their original skit titled When It Rains, It Pours, which shared a message of fighting through tough days and the importance of being open with your feelings. Scholarships were given out at the end of the night from universities across the state, such as Troy University, the University of Alabama, and Mary Military Institute.
Each student will get over $90,000, and we do that. All the college, or most of the colleges in the state of Alabama, universities, they want these kids on their campus.
This year marks the return of Boys State to Troy's campus, and according to Director Johnson, the university has helped their program run smoothly.
It's been a good experience. It's a beautiful campus. It's a more compact campus than it is in Tuscaloosa, so it's been a little easier to get things done and done on time. University has been most gracious and very supportive of us. We appreciate that.
Boys State will be held at Troy for the next 2 years, and the bidding for the 3 years following that will begin next year. Troy is expected to be competitive in keeping this program on its campus. Troy University's Student Government Association and Freshman Forum made their way up to Montgomery Thursday morning to rally for higher education. Higher Education Day urges Alabama lawmakers to provide more state funding to Alabama's 14 public universities. These universities are a valuable part of Alabama's economy.
Our public universities are the largest economic contributor to the state of Alabama, and we have 180,000 students who choose to invest in our campuses. So we want to make sure that those who are making policy, those who are making decisions about funding, really have a chance to talk to those students, because students are graduating with a lot of debt these days, and they want to make sure that they have the best possible opportunities. And that's a cooperative effort between our policymakers and our campuses, and that's what we're doing. We're having those conversations to let students share that message.
Not only is Higher Ed Day a great way to network in the political arena, it also brings a lot of other opportunities to student leaders.
I think it's very important for our leaders to come out here and show why it's important that Troy is a great school, why students should come to Troy, and why we would like more funding to be able to do great things at Troy, so that we can have more opportunities to be able to grow, to get more opportunities so we can give back to the state of Alabama to supply the jobs and things like that.
During the event, students took to the streets and were led to the State House by Alabama State University's marching band. Each of the 14 SGA presidents signed the Higher Education Pledge Board, which brings together each school's efforts and initiatives towards better funding. This event even brought together some notorious Sun Belt rivals. Following the march, students attended a luncheon and heard from senators who are working to pass higher ed funding legislation. Governor Ivey also spoke and expressed the hope she has for Alabama's future.
To see all of you here today passionately advocating for what you believe in shows me that Alabama is in great hands going forward, and our best days are sure just ahead.
Legislators and student leaders alike stress the importance of coming back to Alabama. Alabama suffers from what is known as brain drain, where most college graduates leave the state after receiving their diplomas and never return. With budget talks set to begin next week, little resistance is expected in the passing of a new higher education bill.
It's in the House right now, and so but it comes back up to the Senate. Then it depends on how long the House has that. Then after the House brings it through committee, then up to the floor, and I'm not sure where that is in the House. But when it comes to the Senate floor, it'll pass pretty quick. The senators are behind this bill and are excited about it.
On Tuesday night, Greek organizations gathered in Trojan Arena to show off their best moves at Greek Sing. Contrary to the name, Greek Sing is a dance competition where NPC and NPHC sorority and fraternity teams perform unique themed dances. Greek Sing is also a way for campus Greek life to come together with their various talents.
I think that every sorority and fraternity is just so unique to each other that they bring their talents together, and it's just like a big showdown, and it really just showcases all of us in a really good light, and it has really good sportsmanship and competition for all of us.
This week and event also creates some lasting bonds within the teams.
But during this time of Greek Week, I've been with the Lambda Chi boys and the Deke boys, and I've grown really close to them. We talk almost every single day now.
Greek Week is a jam-packed week for our campus's Greek organizations, but according to the committee, Greek Sing is the biggest event of the week.
This is most definitely one of the most anticipated events of the week, more particularly because all of these organizations have been rehearsing and practicing for weeks on end, because Greek Sing is looked forward to. It is what everyone wants to do the best at.
This year's theme is Hollywood, and each team brought a distinct genre to the dance floor, showcasing not only their tumbling abilities, but also their acting skills, performing scenes from a wide range of iconic movies. The winners will be announced on Thursday night at 7 p.m. in the Trojan Arena.